So if you see somebody who's been experiencing W's consecutively over a good span of time, it's because they have the cognitive ability to see how everything plays in and how everything affects everything. Is your inner circle synonymous with a winner's circle? They say you become most like the first 5 people you see in a day. This is true, but honestly, it's not the first 5 people. It's the people that you intermingle with the most. It's your inner circle. It's the ones that you're closest to, not necessarily your family. We have a funny way of compartmentalizing family and putting them in little boxes here and there. But when it comes to your inner circle, the people that you're around the most, the people that you express yourself to, the people that know what you're working on, the people that have the inside scoop, the people that have the line into you, the people who can affect you, the people who have an emotional bearing on you, the people who can either make your energy or break your energy. Those people need to be winning if that's what you're endeavoring to do. If you want to be a winner, you got to surround yourself with winners. Now, as somebody who really enjoys listening to other motivational speakers and people who have had great successes in their life, especially if they started with an underdog story and they're telling me about where they made it to, I fucking love that shit. And you want to know what? There's a very common theme between the people that I have allowed to have an influence over my thinking and how I'm projecting myself into business, how I carry myself, how I am in my personal life, who is around me. Those people that I've allowed to influence me have a very centralized theme, and that's if you are around losers, you will never become a winner. They're gonna hold you back. You unconsciously become who you're around. You assimilate into your environment. So if somebody isn't operating at a higher frequency and a higher vibration and they have more audacious goals than you, they're not going if they're operating at a higher vibration and you know what I mean, they have big audacious goals, then you are automatically going to elevate when you're around that person. Because that's just how it works. It doesn't even have to be a conscious decision. Your subconscious will start to mimic their speaking patterns, will start to reiterate their energies. So, but if it works the same way if you're around low vibration people that are fucking losers, people that do nothing but complain and bitch about their station in life and do nothing to change it. The same fucking thing. Your inner circle has to be synonymous with a winner's circle. Let me say this one more time. Your inner circle must be synonymous with a winner's circle, meaning there is no loss in translation between the two. Your inner circle is a winner's circle, and it's very important to be procuring winners into your circle. I'm constantly networking and elevating my surroundings and trying to get around people who are doing better than me, because I don't even have to consciously try and elevate up to where they are, energy-wise, vibration-wise, place in life. It's a subconscious thing. You automatically assimilate up to their level and to the people that they're around. You start mimicking their speaking patterns. You start mimicking their beliefs. Now, they obviously have a good belief system and good fucking cognitive wiring if they're winning. It does happen through luck and by chance in the odd situations, but it's not fucking sustainable. So if you see somebody who's been experiencing W's consecutively over a good span of time, it's because they have the cognitive ability to see how everything plays in and how everything affects everything. They have a strong mindset, and that will be contagious. You will actually pick up on their traits and start to assimilate into their mindset. Literally. Like if, for instance, like let's go into the contrast. Like if I'm hanging out with one of my friends and like I have some, you know what I mean, dear friends, And it's funny because they will never fucking watch this, so I could talk a little bit of shit about it. But they will never watch this. This just isn't for them. They will never sit down and watch me pop my shit. They just don't have the vision for it. This would do nothing but annoy them. So when I'm around certain friends, like brothers, you know what I mean? Like I fucking love them, but I can't spend a lot of time with them because we're not on a parallel path. And that's fine. You know what I mean? Like you are going to have to put some people, you are going to have to compartmentalize some of your relationships. That's just how it goes. But anyways, let me get back to the point. When I'm hanging around with some of my brothers and, you know what I mean, they're just not at the same level of thinking, whether, you know what I mean, maybe monetarily they're experiencing similar successes and stuff, but they're not at the same level of thinking. They're not, you know what I mean, trying to do similar things in the world as I am. Holy fuck, man. Like, talk about, you know what I mean? Like, they literally unconsciously try and break you down to their level. Straight up. Like, it's weird. Like, I don't know how many times I've experienced it. Like, I've literally, like, had to get up and leave functions and stuff from, like, childhood friends because, like, they're saying things that, like, I can't stomach. I can't allow them to say to me. They're not the biggest deal to them. But for somebody like me who knows, you know what I mean, what all of that actually plays into, and that what comes out of your mouth actually plays a big factor with where you're headed in life, because it, you know what I mean, it's a reflection of your inner dialogue, and what you think about, you bring about. So it's in contrast too. If you hang around with fucking weak people with the weak mindset that are not headed to the same place that you are, they will try and drag you down to their level. They're so fucking stubborn and set in their ways that they're not of a growth mindset. So they don't assimilate to their surroundings. They're not seeing me and going, holy fuck, like that's the kind of energy I want to have. That's the type of guy I want to be like. They're not thinking like that. They're annoyed by me. They think that I'm fucking extra, or that, you know what I mean, I talk too much, or I'm fucking loud, or I got all these big plans and big ideas. Like, to them, it's foolish. It's literally just a bunch of foolish bullshit to them. So but that's the thing, is maybe I didn't put out, is like, only people of a growth mindset really assimilate. So if you're in a growth mindset, you're going to be affected by who it is that you're around. So please, make sure that your inner circle is synonymous with the winner circle, because it's going to set you up for the win. You assimilate and become most like who you spend your time with the most. It's very, very important to really make sure that you're procuring a circle that is going to elevate you. And procuring means creating, and synonymous just means like the same. So just in case, you know what I mean, just in case any of those words went over anybody's head, not trying to disrespect anybody or anything like that, but I definitely spent like a fucking long little period of my life literally like reading the dictionary and double checking words with fucking in the thesaurus and stuff like that. So I have a pretty big vocabulary. So I'm not trying to be rude, but you know what I mean, maybe some things I'm saying are going over people's heads, and I just really want to hit this message home. Get the fuck around some winners if you want to be a winner. Plain and simple. Now let's grow together.